Buenas tardes, estamos para una entrevista para Bulldogs Premier con el señor juez Cristian Stefanescu. Cristian, nice to meet you and welcome to Mexico.
Thank you very much.
I know you are president of Romania Kennel Club. The cinephilia in your country, how's the most important difference between Mexico and Romania? All about our dogs and your dogs.
In my opinion, are no differences because our main purpose is the pure breed dog. And being the same aim and the same target, let's say like that, so we have no difference. The system of shows is a little bit different, but in general we have no differences, so evident differences between our countries. We love dogs, we organize shows, we have kennel clubs, we have breed clubs, so big difference we don't have.
It doesn't exist.
Exactly.
About the organization, you say the different maybe in the organization.
It's about the system.
Events.
It's about the system of titles.
Okay.
It's a little bit different. Because in Romania, like example, we have in each class titles, CC, that in Mexico is not.
Not.
International dog shows are the same everywhere, that means CACIP titles. And in rest, the groups, the classes are the same, with an exception. We don't have, like example, bred in Romania. We have cria in Mexico. We don't have that. And of course, in our country and all Europe, the puppies are not compete for best of breed. Yes, they are competing only for best puppy, nothing else.
Only in his class.
Exactly. They are not coming back for best of breed competition.
About exactly with bulldogs, in the bulldogs class, in Mexico is the most breed number and inscription. Yesterday you judged that breed, the bulldogs.
Yes.
And in Mexico, the structure of the dog, it's more similar to the American type than the European type.
Look. Like number and quality, I was surprised. Yes. A good number and top quality also.
Exactly.
Yes. Judging very often English bulldogs, especially in Spain. Where in Spain, I think in my opinion now is the top quality in the world, not only in Europe, in the world. And I was quite really surprised about the quality in Mexico. Okay, I saw also American type, and also the European type, that I love much.
You are looking for something in special for that breed?
Always judging English bulldogs, you should keep in your mind the standard, and the second one main thing is to have an eye for the health issues. So healthy dogs. This is very important in Europe now. Is a big question and big discussion because healthy dogs means surviving of our hobby. We have a lot of enemies there. Discussing especially about the welfare of dogs, the health of dogs, and we should compel with this kind of things, and we should have also a proper behavior with the dogs, and we should follow these important commandments. Welfare of dogs now is a very important issue in Europe and I think in all the world.
Yeah, it's the next step. It's not only
English bulldog is
standard.
a breed with problems. Keeping in mind the typical construction, respiratory problems, breathing. So
the heat is
the heat is a big enemy of the molluscoid, like English Bulldogs, French Bulldogs, Boston, all these brachycephalic breeds. So keeping in mind that, I will come back at your question. The quality was fantastic.
Okay.
And for this reason, I think my best in show was an English Bulldog yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
that's it.
I
think it says a lot about
the excellent work in the judge into the.
I hope the people was satisfied with my judgment for this breed, and not only.
Mexican breeders always looking for another opinions in judge. Thank you for coming to Mexico.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you. And looking for another opinions for structure or for standard, or for wellness or
Yes.
behavior. And the most important, I think, as you, the healthy dog.
Very important. This point is very important.
The ideal balance.
You should concern about that. Balance, structure, anatomy, behavior, all these kind of things are essentially now today in our hobby, and you should care about that.
About your experience in another shows, in another dog shows, how many breeds or how many dogs in 1 year you see, you judge?
So I could speak only about my experience, my situation. So I think around 7,000 judgments I perform.
7,000?
So I touch 7,000 dogs per year.
Okay.
Let's say like that.
All about the world?
Yes, all about the world. Is a big advantage for me because I have an open mind and I have a good experience with all the types of breeds everywhere in the world.
Okay.
So I'm not just focused on, let's say, European dogs, even if I'm judging very often in Europe because it's my homeland, it's my origin place, but I'm judging South America, Latin America, United States, Australia, Asia, Africa. It's very important to have an eye about the types of breeds everywhere in the world.
Yeah, all about this experience built that
is very helpful for me because it's building my experience in my mind.
Exactly. Another structures, standards,
of
and
course,
types
of course,
for different parts of the world.
Of course, always.
Okay. You have been in this class of events, the World Dog Show?
This year in Milan.
In Milan?
Yes.
Okay.
This year the World Dog Show was in Milan.
Exactly.
In June. I was there. I was judged the Central Asian Shepherd and the Tibetan Mastiffs.
Okay.
Some good quality. And the participation was huge because the Italian Kennel Club organized not only the World Dog Show, but they organized also club shows for breeds.
Exactly.
So totally it was around 30,000 dogs. It was also a very important moment because two of our national breeds was finally recognized by the General Assembly of FCI. There, and I should thanks again also to the American, Central American and South American section, the president of this section, Mr. Pairo, who is also the president of the Mexican Federation. They support us and they vote for us.
Okay, and the other dog show important for talk, it's about craft.
Yes.
You have seen craft?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
And I think I'm not so interested in future.
Okay.
Because crafts became a very commercial event. Of course, they have also a lot of dogs. It's the biggest national show in the world because Kennel Club is not member of FCI and is not an international entity. So this is the biggest national show in the world. The biggest event organized by a national kennel club.
Exactly.
It's very interesting, but look, if you ask me if I would like to see Crafts or Westminster, I will prefer Westminster.
Okay.
Or Yukanuba or American Championship.
For the quality of the event.
For the quality, atmosphere, and the different option for this beautiful event named by us show. So we should keep in our mind what means a show. It's not only important, is the main thing, to have a good dog following the standard,
exactly,
but also a good trained dog and a healthy dog.
And a healthy dog.
In full condition for show.
Okay.
And this is important, and I appreciate a lot to American Kennel Club, to American shows.
Okay.
That where the show is a show. Should be everywhere like the same.
Thank you. At the last, your favorite breeds in the dog show, we know they are the terriers, the three groups.
Yeah, look, my beginning was with English Cocker Spaniel.
Okay.
I was for 15 years breeder of English Cocker Spaniel. And after that my life turned
around
very
the other directions, take another direction.
Very different direction with American Staffordshire. It's still now my favorite breed.
Okay.
I love this breed and will be with me all my life. But with my wife we are breeder of miniature bull terrier, and recently we have a Chihuahua long hair. Beautiful male. This is my soulmate. And he's coming with me everywhere,
exactly,
except Mexico because it was too far. Team Rest, Monte Carlo, because this is his name. He's coming with me everywhere.
Okay, exactly.
So we have miniature bull terriers,
lovely dogs,
and Chihuahua.
Okay. Your experience or your opinion for the Mexican organization, this event, and the handlers and the trainers and breeders, the competition sense in Mexico?
Being my first show in Mexico,
okay,
my first invitation, I should say a perfect organization. Perfect.
Thank you.
Excellent atmosphere. Fair play.
Fair play.
Well educated and civilized handlers. It's also very important, and I think in all Latin America I found the same level of presentation and preparation. Look, you can see immediately the very strong American influence.
Exactly.
Starting from Canada and finishing to Tierra del Fuego. All this landscape is very strongly influenced by American, and I should say very strongly influenced by Americans in a good way.
Okay.
Because in our hobby, in our sport, it's very important to have responsible people, well-educated people,
and
caring about dogs, and respecting each other, and also judges and organizers.
Exactly.
The things I found in Mexico, and I'm really enchanted about it. Encantado.
Thank you very much.
Thank you a lot.
Mr. Cristian.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
All the
nice
best.
to see you.